Yo guys, it's CFB. Welcome back to a brand new video. Welcome back to the channel. Today, Chelsea end their winless run. Thank the Lord, this was a game that had to be won, and Chelsea didn't lay out the red carpet for the opposite team and bottle it. We finally get the result. It's Chelsea 3, Wolves 1. It's the match review for this game. So before we do get into it, please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification so you know if I ever time I upload a video. First link in the description of my streaming channel, my second channel, go and check those out, it'd be very much appreciated. I never get out of breath when I'm speaking about that. I don't know why I am right now, because I'm working out every single day in the gym, every single day. I could do 25 minutes, 30 minutes on a spin bike every single day, fine. Why am I out of breath? I don't know. But anyway, let's jump straight into the match review. Yes, Chelsea finally win 3-1. We finally beat a team we're supposed to beat. We are finally winning games. Are we back to the winning? Are we back into this winning streak? Did we play like how we did previous to our losing streak? I've got the answers, in a sense. I've got my opinions. So, anyway, let's get into it. We're going to start off with the 11 we went with. We went with a bit of a weird 11. I didn't expect this. We went with Robert Sanchez in goal. Trevor Chalobah, Tosin Adebayo, two centre-backs. Really happy Trev was straight back in. If he wasn't, then I would have been fuming. Really happy Trev was put straight back in. Marco Correa left back. Reece James right back. Obviously, Reece James tucks in as a right centre back. Correa inverts into midfield. Cole Palmer in the 10. Dewsbury Hall in the double pivot with Caicedo. That really surprised me because I didn't expect Dewsbury Hall to be playing at all, especially with the rumours about him leaving. Pedro Neto was playing off the left today because Noni Madueke was playing off the right, and then Jackson was the ST. I did mention Cole Palmer was the 10, yes. I was really surprised Cole Palmer was thrown straight in as well, especially with us hearing about his injuries. Apparently he wasn't going to be available for this game. That's what we all thought. He was thrown straight in. He was thrown straight into the deep end. I've got my opinions on that, which I'm obviously going to give. But anyway, let's start off with the first half. The first 20-25 minutes, I thought we looked really, really positive. But my worry was the way we played those first 20-25 minutes was the exact same way we played in the first half of the last couple games where we've not got the win. You know what I'm trying to say? Where we look like we've got the energy levels. We bag a goal, which we got, which I'm going to come into in a second. Our energy levels look really, really good. We're playing really good football. You know what I mean? The way we're passing it around and moving, it looks really, really good. Wolves couldn't really get out their own half and they didn't really get much chances from it. It looked really, really positive. And like I said, we got the goal in that space of time as well to break the deadlock, which came from Tosin Adebayo. It was a shot outside the box from a corner from Reece James. It came outside the box to Reece James. Reece James shot. It hit a deflection and it bounced out to Tosin Adebayo, who's in space. He takes the touch and he puts it in the back of the net. At first, it looked like it was offside. That's why it got deemed as offside. Then it went to VAR. And then it got given as a goal. It was a correct decision. It was a goal. There was a Wolves player on the far left that's playing him onside. So, really good goal. We go 1-0 up. It's the whole VAR thing. Like, I didn't even really celebrate in the moment because obviously I thought in the moment it was offside. Then I looked at the VAR thing and it was clearly onside then. And I was there like, oh my God, yeah, we were 1-0 up here. And luckily they gave it. But, like, it kills the momentum of the celebration. You know what I'm trying to say? It kills the celebration. Like, you're there like, oh, can we really celebrate now? Like, yeah, it's good we got the goal, but, like, it's not in that moment. You know what I'm saying? It's not in that moment. But anyway, we do go 1-0 up, really good, and we deserved it in those first 25 minutes. But after those first 25 minutes, it, like, everything went down to the drain. Everything went down to the drain. It's like, you know, you call COVID or something, you're fine, and then as soon as the COVID hits, you know what I mean? You turn pale. You know what I'm trying to say? And that was an awful explanation. It was an awful explanation. But we became toothless. We became absolutely toothless after that for the rest of the first half. For the rest of the first half, we looked second rate compared to 17th place Wolves. Yeah, 17th place Wolves. Then all of a sudden, absolutely caned us. We was as useful as a butter knife trying to cut through a Christmas turkey on a Christmas day. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, it was so useless. Everything we was playing, we got that goal, bang, everything clean swipe. I don't know what happened, but Wolves were getting chances. They were looking more aggressive than us. Our passes were so off. You know what I'm trying to say? We weren't moving. We were very static. What happened? What happened? This was no half-time thing so the manager changes tactics or keeps the tactics and tells players to do certain things. It was none of that. The whole momentum just died. I don't know what happened. It's like all 11 players got shot by snipers in the crowd. I don't know what happened, but Wolves ended up getting a reply towards the end of the first half from an absolute travesty of a goal. Oh my God, it was a corner crossed into the box. Robert Sanchez, it's in catching range for a goalkeeper. As a goalkeeper, you've got to catch this ball. He miscatches it, and then there's so much space and time for this Wolves defender to take a shot at goal, and obviously he does. He puts it in the bottom left-hand corner. Why none of our players who were closer to the ball than the person who, the Wolves defender or player who struck the ball and put it in the back of the net, why none of them raced to the ball? I don't know. Oh, it's awful goal. Absolutely awful goal to concede, and it was right on the half-time. It was right before the second half was about to kick off, and I was thinking to myself, oh my God, we're going to be in for a long second half here. We're going to be in for a long second half. Judging off how previous second halves have gone, this is going to be a long night, this is. But luckily, we get a little bit of luck from the gods above. And Chelsea actually kicked into gear in the second half. Wolves didn't even come out of the dressing room. They took no shots, I think, or they might have took one or two. And I think that was towards the end of the second half. Shots at goal. We were the more dominant team in the second half. You know what I mean? How we played in those first 20 to 25 minutes, we replicated it for the whole of the second half. So we made up for the last 15, 20 minutes of boredom. You know what I'm trying to say? We played really well in the second half. You know what I'm trying to say? And, you know, it was courtesy for us getting especially that second goal. The second goal we got came from... Who was it scored the second goal? Hold on a second, wait, let me check the score sheet. I'll definitely remember who. Oh, Cucurella got the second goal. It was a crossing from Madueke. It was a good flick on from Dewsbury Hall. And then Cucurella is in a striker's position. And he puts it in the bottom right-hand corner. Really good goal from Cucurella. Like I said, in a striker's position, I'm expecting Jackson to be in that position. Where was Jackson? He was more like near post to the cross. It was more like near post. But like, I expect you to be in the middle of that box, dominating that, anticipating that shot. But no, Cucurella's there. At least we get the goal. And that just opened up the floodgates, because shortly after, it is Madueke who pops in a goal. And this one I was a little bit annoyed with, you know. This one I was a little bit annoyed with in a sense. I wasn't actually, by the way. But I just... It was a Madueke goal. It was from a cross. A cross came in, and it was Trevor Chalobah who got up really, really well. Got the height on the cross. He got up really well for the header. He heads it in. It goes past the keeper. It's going into the back of the net, and then Madueke steals it off him. I really, really wanted Chalobah to get a goal today, because I feel like if he got a goal today, it would have really put a stamp on that performance, because he would be impeccable today. And if he got a goal, it would have really put a stamp on the performance to say, I'm here, Chelsea owners, don't sell me. It was going in, it was Madueke who robbed it. You know what I'm trying to say? But a goal's a goal, 3-1, we get that 2 extra cushion. And at that rate, 3-1, it looked like the floodgates were opening after 2-1. We looked even better after the second goal. And it felt like we was going to get more goals after 3-1, but it was just unlucky that we didn't get more goals than 3. But, you know, even the way we just played in the whole second half, it was really positive to see. You expect us to dominate like that. The way we dominated the second half in the first 20, 25 minutes of the game in the first half, you expect us to do that against Wolverhampton, 7th team place in the league. These are the performances I expect against bottom of the league table. You know what I'm trying to say? Sorry about that, 10%. Bottom of the league teams. Even with the way we're playing and the form we're on, and this team, you guys know that I'm not a big fan of, you know, the youngsters we brought in and stuff like that. But this is Chelsea Football Club. They should still hold a certain quality. And against these type of teams, we should still be getting these type of results and putting in these type of performances. So it's really good that we finally get a win. We move back into the top 4 just about. We just about move into the top 4. I think via goal difference it might be. But we also end the winless streak of wins. Losses. And we look ahead of next week now. for next weekend on Saturday against Man City. Let's just say it's better that we've won this game, because if we lost this game, we're going to the Etihad next week. It would have been a lot tougher because the mentality would have been on the ground. But at least we got a win. At least we got the win. Anyways, move quickly onto the player ratings because my battery is low on my phone. Robert Sanchez in goal, I'm going to go. He was awful. His passes, distribution was crap. Nearly gave it to Wolves multiple times, especially towards the end of the second half. And that goal they scored was all Robert Sanchez. That was Robert Sanchez for you. I'm giving him a 4. Potentially 3.5, but I'm just feeling good. Anyway, starting off with the fullbacks, Reece James at right back inverted into right centre back. Reece James was peak in a good way. Reece James was so good today. He looked 100%. He was stretching for a lot of the ball today, and it really worries me because at times I thought, oh my god, he's going to put his hammy, isn't he? He's going to put his hammy. Luckily, he was fine. He came off as well in the last 20 minutes just for, avoiding any sort of injury. He put in a really good performance. Some of the over-the-top passes he was making, the line-breaking passes, it's just peak Reece James. It's good. It's just a shame that he's not running down the flanks, you know what I'm saying? Reece James, I'll give him a 6. I think it was solid. Cucurella inverting into midfield. Look, he got a goal today. Second goal in the Premier League for us ever. I think it's his third goal in blue for us. But I think his overall performance wasn't that great today. I don't think it was that great today. He inverted well into midfield. You could tell we have that extra spice to our game when he's inverting properly into midfield. But I didn't think he was on top of his game as much. He was better in the second half than he was in the first. But if it wasn't for the goal, I would have given him a 5, I've got to be honest. But I'm going to give him a 6. So, Cucurella, 6. Tosin Adarabioyo gets another Chelsea goal for us. That's like 3 goals in the past 3 games for us, that is. Well played, Tosin Adarabioyo. I also thought he looks really comfortable today. I thought him and Trevor Chalobah were brilliant together in that centre-back roles. Positive. Nothing but positive from Tosin Adarabioyo. He looks really, really good, especially in the air. He's the only really good one in the air that we actually know in this Chelsea squad. So I would give Tosin a 6 as well. Trevor Chalobah, my boy. I've told you all. Trevor Chalobah is here to stay. Dropped a clinic performance today. Tell me Trevor Chalobah's performance today was our best centre-back performance we've had all season. Am I overrating it? No, I'm not. This isn't overrating it or anything. Trevor Chalobah's performance today was brilliant. He created 2 big chances, I think it was. He got an assist, which should have been a goal, but he got an assist. Defensively, he didn't get dribbled past once. He never made one mistake. His passes as well were brilliant. Bear in mind, he's only been training with us for 6 days, by the way. Instantly comes in and drops in a clinic performance, in my opinion, man the match. I'm not joking, I'm giving him a 7. He was brilliant today. Well done, Trevor Chalobah. Keep it up and keep proving them wrong. I'm going to push this agenda because I got a lot of stick from a lot of people saying Trevor Chalobah's not good enough. Oh, he's not Chelsea quality. Oh, if you think he's better than Mark Gurley, then you're an idiot. Then you don't know ball. Well, we will see who knows ball at the end of the season, yeah? Anyway, let's move on now. I've always rated Trev. I just want to state this. I think everybody knows this or knows me, knows that I've always rated Trev. So, anyway, Dewsbury Hall, he got an assist, but apart from that, his whole game wasn't particularly that great. He was being shoved off the ball quite easily. His tackles and interceptions were too late, giving away a lot of free kicks for Wolves. I would give Dewsbury Hall a... He doesn't look like a Prem quality player. He doesn't. I've got to be honest. I'll give him a 4.5. I've got to be honest. I didn't think he got an assist, didn't he? I'll give him a 5. Caicedo, just... Let's be real. He ran the midfield by himself today. Defensively and just like in terms of, intercepting passes that are going through to Wolves forward line, stuff like that. He was everywhere today, and he was being battered by the legs a lot today. He had about 2 or 3 massive fouls put on him today, and he was still impeccable the whole game. 6.5 Moises Caicedo always keeps a standard. Cole Palmer I didn't think was particularly that great today. He looks slow on the turn. Whenever you receive the ball, he looks slow on the turn, whereas usually he's quite quick at that. He did the odd good pass through, you know what I'm trying to say, which Cole Palmer can do. But I don't think he looked on it today, and I've got to be honest, I know the reason why. Like I said, he's clearly not fit enough. He's clearly not fit enough. We know that he picked up an injury. We heard it. We heard Maresca say he's a doubt, and then he's instantly thrown into the team 2 or 3 days later. He clearly wasn't fit enough. I don't think he should have started the game. But I'm going to give Cole a 5, I've got to be honest. I don't think it's particularly that great, but at the same time, not really his fault. Yeah, I think we're all right on the second, guys. Apologies about that. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto looked ill today, I've got to be honest. He looked ill. He looked ill. We have been hearing that apparently he has a stomach problem or a virus or something. He still looked ill today. He did. Wasn't 100%. Didn't use that pace that he's got, that raw pace that he's got in behind. I've got to be honest, didn't think Pedro Neto was that effective today. I don't think either of our wingers were really that effective today. So Pedro Neto, I'm going to give a 5. Noni Madueke put in a good cross for Dewsbury Hall's header for the assist of Cucurella's goal. But apart from that, just his 1v1 ability seems like it's gone downhill. I don't know what it is. Is he not trying now? I'm not too sure. But Noni, I'll give him a 5 as well. Jackson, 4.5. Not good enough. Simply not good enough. And I back Jackson to the hills. I still think he's going to be a top striker for us going forward, but he's just not. I think he had one shot, and that was in the second half where it was a good through ball from, I think it might have been Sancho or something. I forgot who it was. And Jackson shot, and it went in the back of the net, but it was offside. It was rightfully offside. It was a leg offside. But it was a well-taken goal, even though it was offside. But it was the only proper chance, you know, Jackson really had in terms of shots. And you see in other games, like, those opportunities, usually, when he's onside, he misses. Why is it when he's offside, he actually scores it? Why? I don't even know, but he was not good today. He just even get on the ball that much. I'm going to give him a 4.5, I've got to be honest. Disasi came on too late, not going to really rate him. Same with Felix, too late, not going to really rate him. Gusto as well came on too late, not really going to rate him. The only one I'm really going to rate here, same with Tyree George. Tyree George came on too late, not going to rate him. The only one I could really rate here out of all those is Jadon Sancho, and I thought Jadon Sancho looked really positive when he came on today. You know, he came on for Neto, which was the right decision. To be fair, I think Neto was probably slightly just a little bit worse than Madueke today. But, you know, when Sancho was picking up the ball, you know, he's doing his usual thing, going past one player, then nutmegging the other, you know what I'm trying to say? And, you know, then giving it to the opposite side of our, you know, one of our attackers or something. He looked positive when he came on for a short amount of time. I don't know why he didn't start today. But anyway, positive in terms of getting the win. We got the win, really positive. The performance was good. It was good, but it wasn't, you know, it's a good enough performance where you can go out of the game happy that you picked up 3 points and go out the game and think, you know what, we can kick on from here. You know what I mean? But this is the type of performance you expect against these type of teams. Was it an amazing performance where I looked at the game and went, oh my God, you know, we could be striving back here, you know what I mean? Or, you know what I mean, seeing too many positive signs. Not really. I didn't think it was a game like that, but I thought it was a game where I could come out and go, you know what? It was a good performance. And hopefully we can kick on even more. That's the type of performance I look at it and go like that. So anyway, positive as well in terms of Maresca making subs. He made subs earlier today, and look, it benefited the game. You know what I'm trying to say? It kind of swayed the game, in a sense, even more into our favour. So I'm hoping Maresca's learned from that. Anyway, that's it for today's video, guys. Let me know in the comments down below. Sorry, I can't even speak. Let me know in the comments down below what we all thought about the game today. Please like, subscribe, hit the bell notification to know for every time I load a video. A transfer news video will definitely be out tomorrow, I think. So be ready for that on your tippy toes. And yeah. That's it for today. Have a good rest of your day and night. Get in there. Take care. Peace.